The new season starts now. I'm Scott Hansen, and you are tuned in to the brand new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Devon Achane. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Dolphins come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Cam Ward, one of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the afternoon. The Titans go on to take it. They win by 13. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's the Falcons quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Falcons wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. And that'll do it for us. After a fun first week, let's do it again, shall we? Scott Hansen here in Orlando. Good night from EA Sports. A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State. The Texans at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Dontavian Wicks. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Steelers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Jackson Dart, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Giants get the W by 2 touchdowns. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is the man from Central Florida, R.J. Harvey. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Broncos get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hanson in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports. Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Darnell Mooney. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Falcons use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks at home to take on Washington. And here it's the Seattle defense making the play. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Seahawks are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Lions move to 2-1. They get the victory here. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hanson saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports. One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hanson. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Cam Ward. This one of a pair of rushing touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The Titans get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's Dontavian Wicks. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards, touchdown. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Jordan Love. He was sensational all afternoon. This one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from EA Sports. High five! I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the New York Giants. And it's Jackson Dart. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Giants continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's Shedeur Sanders. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. The Browns move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is shades of 1985. The Bears defense getting it done. They get the interception from deep in their own end. He's got some space. He's got some speed. He's not gonna get caught. Touchdown on the pick six. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hanson. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's a couple of veterans hooking up here. Baker Mayfield to Mike Evans. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Buccaneers improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Deebo Samuel. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Commanders get just their 2nd win of the season. They improve to 2-4. Until next week, Scott Hanson, good night from Orlando. Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hanson. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. Let's start in Tampa. The Bucs at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is the Browns wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Browns have no problem in this one. They win it going away. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. He found pay dirt early in this one. The touchdown catch here, he added another one later on. The Eagles come away with an 8-point victory. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. Looking for a hole, finds one, and he hits the turbo. The Lions move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying good night. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports. Halfway home. Hi everyone, Scott Hanson here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Lots to get to. Let's start in SoFi Stadium. The Chargers at home to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Trey Harris. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Chargers get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Jordan Love on target to Jaden Reed. 18 yards, it's a touchdown. The Packers move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Eagles win in a tight one, 21-17, the final score. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Houston Texans. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Titans walk it off. They win in overtime. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Lamar Jackson. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Ravens win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the LA Chargers. And it's Justin Herbert. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Chargers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports. The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Cade Otton. And this is a touchdown. The Buccaneers wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's James Conner. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Cardinals get the victory here in a battle of 2 teams with Super Bowl aspirations. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Raiders. And it's Brock Purdy hooking up with the Florida product, Ricky Pearsall. A 30-yard touchdown strike. The Niners keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. 2/3 of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hanson, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Travis Etienne. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Jaguars win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jackson Dart. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Giants earn another victory and move to 9-3 on the year. Until next week, Scott Hanson, good night from Orlando. Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hanson. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is the former USC Trojan, Marshawn Lloyd. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Lamar Jackson. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Ravens are absolutely red hot. They've now won 7 in a row as they get the job done in this one. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports. Who's ready for some December football? Hi everyone, Scott Hanson here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is the visitors' running back. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Romeo Doubs. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Packers win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And you got to watch out for this guy, Lamar Jackson. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Ravens continue to roll. It's been 2 months since their last loss. This win today makes it 8 straight victories. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports. The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is the Titans wideout. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 58 yards for the score. The Titans took care of business. They win it by 5. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Rashee Rice. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Chiefs come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the New York Giants. And this is Cam Scatterbo. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Giants are a double-digit win team. They get their 10th victory of the season. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports. The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC. The Chiefs at home to take on the 49ers. And it's the tight end, George Kittle. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The 49ers wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Bucky Irving. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Bucs are able to come away with the road win. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Raiders. And here is Devontae Adams. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Raiders come away victorious, 21-10 your final score. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run down for the young man from Colorado. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Now give on the ground. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cowboys.
Cowboys first down.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Forced to his right. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end.
Like you have
third quarter begins with a run. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. On the play fake. Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is Dak. They'll look to set up the screen here. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Prescott now. That is caught downfield by Pickens. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24.
They'll throw again. Dak. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's in! Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. The open man is Tolbert.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a screen set up for Blue. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Prescott. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now Prescott. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Running back out of the backfield. The coverage by Jalot Campbell.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again from his own end zone. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
On play action, here's Dak. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Here's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and
Prescott again. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
And they get the spike with just 2 seconds left. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Caleb Williams. This will wind up a touchdown. The Bears had to work for this one, but they take it 14-9. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Cam Scatterbo. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Giants find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. So that'll do it. 1 week remains in the regular season. Can't wait till next weekend. Until then, Scott Hanson saying goodnight from all of us at EA Sports.
Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature Big Red Siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. First and 10. Here's Prescott. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. Free inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. touchdowns are going to come that Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Throw secured by George Pickens. Now this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again is Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. On 1st down, they'll run. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from State Farm Stadium after this. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And got a nice little gain on the ground. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Looking inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Prescott to throw once more. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Gain of 20.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Second and a yard.
On the ground, this is Phil Moffa. And they take him down right along the 30. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's got it in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. On the carry, it's Maffa. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Down at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 9.
Prescott on first and 10.
First down.
That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Breaks free in the center of the field. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cardinals pick it up. Cuts back to the middle. At the 11th hour, Brock, somebody able to storm in and force the fumble that prevents that big play touchdown.
It's almost counterintuitive, Kate. Like, you'd think the players, as they get closer to the goal line, would have better ball security, but honestly, more often than not, it's the opposite. We see it get knocked down in the final moment as players extend for the goal line or anticipate the touchdown, and it takes 6 points right off the board.
The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last... He'll look to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Setting up to pass. This is a heater going deep. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. This is Maffa. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Diving. It looks close. They say he caught it. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Throw finds Tolbert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Working fast as that clock ticks down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. So first down from the 41. Dak out of the pistol. That one going to go against the D. And it's, as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. They'll run here, following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
With only 6 seconds remaining in overtime, we get a timeout here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And they'll take a timeout with just a single second left on the clock in overtime. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signal. This one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion.
The playoffs are set, and it's going to be good. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here with your weekly recap for Week 18. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's Romeo Doubs. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Packers will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they play host to the LA Chargers? And this is Justin Herbert, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Chargers get the victory here. They win it by 10. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is Brian Robinson. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Chiefs are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. So now the regular season comes to a close. It's on to the playoffs. A little bittersweet, admittedly, but we thank you for joining us on this journey. Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Now for the young man from Colorado. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Prescott now. He's got this to Pickens. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now Prescott. Floating one, incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here first and goal. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will strike first here, this wild card matchup. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. Prescott to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
They'll throw again. Prescott trying to set up a screen for Blue. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Drops it to Blue. Complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Throwing. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's Prescott. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Now Prescott. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pickens on a slant. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run this one in. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Looking to throw on second down. Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Well, run here with Maffa. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The pickup goes for 13. It sets him up 1st and goal.
That's another. Cowboys
looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Cowboys. And here is the running back. He's got a nose for the end zone, and he'll take it in. 9 yards to pay dirt. The Cowboys make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the former Buckeye, Will Howard. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Steelers pull off the big upset. The wild card knocks off the division champ. They're moving on to the divisional round. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And for those wondering if CMC can still do it, you be the judge. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we're at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They'll run here with a rookie. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Prescott to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slam, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
At this point in the game, when it's situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
He'll find land. That's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just to...
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, 4th quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 26 yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Prescott. Wide open receiver complete.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Now Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage to... Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott off play action. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Prescott. Pickens on the slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Here's Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. It looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they run with blue. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Now Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes and overtime of the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And this one is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Dak. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Here's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This now in field goal range. It's a question of when you want to try it. Here's 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 26.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he had to get this down to the 15. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. Let's start in Tampa. The Bucs at home to take on the Cowboys. And this is Dak Prescott. He connects here on a 33-yard touchdown pass. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just one win away from the Super Bowl. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the speedster, Zay Flowers. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Ravens use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Jared Goff, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Lions are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. And with that, the divisional round is complete. We're down to 4. Next Sunday night, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys looking to finish off their probable run from wild card team to conference champions. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship.
presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs. But they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
Everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can to be a part of a playoff run. And for those guys out there playing today, the key word is prevention. Do not add anybody else to this list before the postseason arrives.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
First and 10, Prescott. Brought in right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. They go with Williams on the counter. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Finds a man right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Almost almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Going for it, it's Williams. He's fighting all he can. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Chased out to his right. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. As you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
Commissioner Goodell ready to make the presentation as the Lombardi Trophy returns to the Dallas Cowboys, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And their story ends at the top of the NFL, holding the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. Up in the booth, so fortunate to have a front row seat the entire way this season. So for all of us up here, my partner Brock Heward, our crew who does so much each and every week, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll catch you again next season on EA Sports.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the LA Chargers. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Cowboys finally get it done. At long last, they once again are Super Bowl champs.